This person is planning to rob your house. The date is: My beloved child, listen closely because every second you spend here pulls you closer to a truth that refuses to wait. Don't skip, don't blink, and don't let your mind wander, because something huge is waiting for you if you stay till the end. Tonight, a quiet detail will finally click, and your heart will know why you were guided to press play. A clock you never noticed is ticking in the background of your week, and a date is circled where you never thought to look. You felt it, an odd chill passing through a familiar room, a draft where the windows are shut, a sense that something is being moved when you're not even home. Stay till the end, because the pattern will reveal itself like ink lifting from paper under heat. This story isn't about fear, it's about focus, foresight, and your unseen guardians aligning the final pieces. Someone thinks they can take what belongs to your peace, your breath, your future, but they are walking into a page where you are finally the author. Don't skip, because the day they circled is the day you'll unmask a shadow with nothing more than attention and timing. Remember that incomplete feeling you carried last Tuesday, the way your keys didn't sound the same hitting the bowl, or how that drawer wasn't perfectly aligned. It wasn't your imagination, it was a breadcrumb your intuition dropped on the floor of your awareness. Stay till the end, because the full picture only forms when you collect every breadcrumb and arrange them in the light. You're not alone in this. The air itself has been whispering to you, in the low hum of the refrigerator, in the way the hallway seems shorter at dusk. Each sign is a syllable in a message that has waited patiently for your attention. Don't skip, because the message ends with a date, and the date ends with your decision. The person you're wondering about believes they understand your rhythm. When the lights go out, when your footsteps fade, when the silence inside your rooms becomes generous. They think your house is only bricks, they don't know it's a living guardian that memorizes everything you love. Stay till the end, because the guardian is about to speak. You will notice it in 3 small ways. First, an object facing the wrong direction, a phone notification arriving at a strangely precise minute, and a calendar reminder that you're sure you never set. These are not accidents, they're a pattern arranged for your protection. Don't skip, because the pattern spells out a name, and the name leads to the date. There is a reason your spirit keeps circling the same hour, an hour when a road is quiet, an hour when messages feel heavier, an hour that repeats like a single star refusing to dim. You've looked away from it before and told yourself to relax, but this time you won't. Stay till the end, because everything turns when awareness turns. The plan against you is simple: count your habits, mirror your steps, borrow your silence. But your counterplan is even simpler: notice, adjust, and reclaim the date they circled as the day you outgrew the old version of you. Don't skip, because the revelation arrives the moment you decide not to dismiss what you feel. Tonight, you will place your hand on your doorframe and sense the memory of every arrival and departure you've ever taken for granted. Your home will answer you with a calm certainty that feels like a pulse under painted wood. Stay till the end, because the pulse is about to point at the page where the date is written. Before the date is spoken, there is a corridor of clues that must be walked without rush. You will remember a conversation that seemed unimportant at the time, a casual mention about a power cut, a neighbor's odd smile, a stranger asking directions twice. Don't skip, because those moments were rehearsal scenes for the night your awareness steps onto center stage. The person who wants what is not theirs believes you've left your story unlocked, but they don't know your spirit has been locking it from the inside for weeks. Every breath you take tonight writes another boundary in ink they cannot wash away. Stay till the end, because the ink becomes bold the moment you decide to see. When you opened your wardrobe yesterday, did the air feel slightly colder on the left side than the right? Did your favorite cup sit further from the edge than your muscle memory would place it? Don't skip, because your everyday objects have been moving like chess pieces, and now the board is finally visible. Listen to the hallway once more. There's a conversation between the floorboards and your footfalls that you've never truly heard. One plank sings sooner than it should, one corner breathes a little faster, one light switch dreams of the exact minute it will be touched. Stay till the end, because each sound is a word, and each word points to the date. You are not helpless, you are being awakened into authorship. You will make a small change tonight, so small it seems meaningless, and that change will rewrite the ending. Don't skip, because the tiny adjustment you place between now and the date is the hinge that makes the door swing your way. If this message gives you strength, pause and let your strength ripple outward. Share this with someone you trust so their house can learn to speak to them too, and comment the words, "Stay till the end," so your resolve is sealed in the open. Subscribe so we journey together until the last detail lands in your hands, because something huge is waiting for you right after the date is named. Breathe in, and let the room return your breath like a lighthouse returning its beam. You will know which window to glance at twice, which drawer to close with intention, which time to write on a small note placed where only you will look. Don't skip, because that note is your signature under the final plan. There is a friend who has been unusually curious about your schedule, gentle questions wrapped in concern, little checks disguised as warmth. Watch with compassion and clarity, not suspicion. Truth needs light, not panic. Stay till the end, because the light reveals whether curiosity is care or calculation. You will pass a mirror and see not just your face, but a home standing behind you like a loyal sentinel. Everything that is yours is gathering in quiet formation, ready to stand still at your side. Don't skip, because the formation tightens the moment you hear the date whispered inside your chest. A new opening rises like dawn. Your intuition will choose a single number and carry it in the palm of your mind. That number belongs to the date that was circled when you weren't looking, the one the air itself keeps repeating when you fall asleep. Stay till the end, because numbers become coordinates when the heart is ready. You will look at your phone and notice a pattern, calls that end at a minute ending in the same digit, messages that arrive at a mirrored time, a battery percentage that repeats at uncanny moments. The repetition is not random, it's the universe tapping your shoulder. Don't skip, because the tap becomes a hand that points straight at the page with the circle. A voice within will say, "Open the calendar," and when you do, your eyes will land on the week you keep trying to rush past. There, a day has a thin electric outline that wasn't there before, like the edge of a cloud lit by hidden lightning. Stay till the end, because that outline is the moment your timeline bends toward protection. You are not being told to fear dates, you are being invited to decorate one with intention. On that day, you will leave a lamp smiling in a different window, place a book somewhere that claims extra silence, and write a word that means, "I see you," where your gaze is sure to fall. Don't skip, because these gentle acts are the doorway through which safety enters. Someone is counting on you returning home exactly when you always do, standing exactly where you always stand, missing exactly what you always miss. But you are shifting like a tide that refuses the old shore, and your rhythm has learned a new dance. Stay till the end, because the dance steps lead the wrong feet into an empty stage. Tonight, your courage will be quiet, not loud, precise, not dramatic. You will simply adjust the way the night breathes through your space, and the adjustment will carry the weight of 1,000 yes to yourself. Don't skip, because the yes becomes a bell, and the bell rings on the date. The air will teach you a trick: listen for what is missing, not just for what is present. A familiar creak that doesn't happen, a nightly hum that takes a different path, a distant bark that stops at the same second, these absences are circles drawn in sound. Stay till the end, because sound draws maps when you're ready to read them. You might be tempted to doubt your senses, to label the exactness you feel as coincidence. But you didn't land here by accident. The path was braided for you with threads of insight you can finally hold. Don't skip, because the braid ends at a ribbon tied around the date. A different doorway appears, your protection is becoming contagious. As you grow precise, your circle grows brighter, and even your neighbors feel steadier without knowing why. Stay till the end, because clarity spreads like a warm lamp through glass. In the days before the date, you will prepare like an artist, not like a worrier. You will curate your evening with small, elegant choices that turn the page in your favor. Don't skip, because elegance is louder than alarm when it speaks to destiny. There is someone who once dismissed your instincts, smiled and said you worry too much, waved your insights away like steam from tea. They will watch you now with quiet respect as you move with intention, and respect has a way of rearranging what people dare to attempt. Stay till the end, because intention is gravity for good outcomes. If this message is awakening your courage, let it echo outward. Share this now so another heart can wake up before their date arrives, and comment, "I choose clarity," to seal your path with your own words. Subscribe so your inner circle grows stronger, because something huge is waiting for you just beyond the final paragraph. You will notice the sky on the evening of the date, how it holds color a moment longer, how the breeze edits the street's usual sentence. The world will feel like it is aligning to help you complete a single, simple act. Don't skip, because that act is the hinge on which your night will turn. There is a name that has pressed itself into your thoughts, though you tried to brush it away. The name arrives with no harshness, only an invitation to see what's true with gentle eyes. Stay till the end, because truth told gently still changes the route. On your table, place a slip of paper with 3 words you choose for your house: guarded, grounded, guided. These words are not charms, they are commitments your actions will fulfill. Don't skip, because the paper becomes a beacon your attention returns to at the perfect second. You will stand in your doorway and feel the threshold like a quiet drum under your feet. Tonight that drum keeps time with your awareness, and awareness keeps time with safety itself. Stay till the end, because the drumbeat will align with the hour the circle was drawn for. Another opening begins like a page turning itself. The date will not arrive to take from you, it will arrive to reveal you. You will greet it like a visitor that once meant you harm but now must sit and listen. Don't skip, because your presence is what changes the outcome. As the precise hour nears, you'll notice how your breath becomes a lighthouse again, sweeping calmly across each room. In that beam, corners soften and decisions harden. Stay till the end, because the final line of this message is where your new chapter begins. You will hear a soft sound, perhaps a step outside, perhaps a hesitation in the wind. You'll feel a question in the air, and you will answer it with steadiness. Don't skip, because steadiness is the language that ends unfinished sentences. Remember the small adjustment you chose days ago. It will do its work now, a repositioned item, a light time to a different beat, a route that doesn't match any assumption. Stay till the end, because your earlier self placed a gift in this hour, and now you get to open it. There is a knowing that rises in you like dawn. Your house is not just a place, it is a promise. The promise is that what is yours will be honored, and what is not yours will pass by like a shadow across a window. Don't skip, because shadows always keep moving when the light stands firm. If you glance at your calendar in this exact moment, your eyes will fall once again on the date that used to twist your stomach. But now there's no twist, only a clear bell ringing through your chest. Stay till the end, because this bell is your graduation into a new kind of calm. After this night, you will walk differently through your rooms. Photos will feel warmer, doorways wider, silence friendlier. Don't skip, because you are not returning to normal, you are returning to true. The person who thought they could take what isn't theirs will find that nothing comes loose in a house that knows itself. They will drift away like a plan losing air, a storyline without a reader. Stay till the end, because even endings can be gentle when written by a steady hand. And here is the final line you waited for. The date they circled becomes the day you crowned your attention king. It becomes the day your home learned your language and answered in full sentences. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, your peace, intact and brighter than ever, greeting you at your own front door. My beloved child, there is something you didn't see coming, and this time it doesn't start inside your house, it starts with the person who suddenly became too quiet. Don't skip, because the silence around them is not peace, it's planning. Stay till the end, because what's about to unfold will finally connect the title to a face. Someone you once helped, someone who knows your routines, your kindness, your trust, is moving like a shadow wearing familiarity. They aren't a stranger peeking through windows, they are a memory wearing a disguise. Don't skip, because their footsteps didn't start at your door, they started the day you forgave what you should have remembered. There's a date they have in mind, but it's not just about your house, it's about what your house holds, your voice, your history, your keepsakes, your strength. They aren't after random objects, they're after something specific, something only you and very few people know exists. Stay till the end, because that very few now feels like one too many. Think back to a message left undelivered, but never replied to, a casual call asking when you'll be out, a visit that ended sooner than it should. Those moments weren't harmless, they were measurements. Don't skip, because the pattern they drew is about to be erased by the pattern you create next. What changed recently wasn't your destiny, it was your awareness. The curtains you closed differently, the shoes you shifted near the doorway, the light you forgot to switch off, it all became part of a blueprint they didn't account for. Stay till the end, because their plan is cracking, and yours is taking shape without you even announcing it. They chose a date believing you'd walk right into their timing. but destiny has already begun rearranging the furniture of fate. You weren't late to this message, you arrived the moment they thought you were asleep. Don't skip, because everything flips when the watcher realizes they're being watched by your intuition. My beloved child, the air around you has already shifted, and the one who thought they were invisible is starting to feel exposed without knowing why. Don't skip, because this is the part where their confidence begins to crack. Stay till the end, because something huge is already moving in your favor. They thought your silence was weakness, but silence is your camouflage. They believed your calmness meant ignorance, but calmness is the mask your awareness wears before it speaks. What they don't know is that every room in your home has started remembering things they tried to erase. Don't skip, because those memories are about to rise like witnesses. There was a day they lingered near your door longer than necessary. Not to greet, not to help, but to listen. The rhythm of your footsteps, the click of your locks, the timing of your lights, these were not distractions to them, they were coordinates. Stay till the end, because those coordinates are now turning into traps of truth without you lifting a finger. You may not realize it, but your energy has already blocked them once. That day you felt an urge to return home earlier than planned, that was not coincidence. The universe interrupted their first trial run. Don't skip, because the second attempt will meet a different version of you, one they never prepared for. A familiar face might cross your mind now. Someone who stopped asking questions but started observing your routines from a safe distance. They may have pretended to move on, but their eyes never did. Stay till the end, because the connection between the title and their intention is closer than breath. They have marked a date believing the house will be alone, but your spirit doesn't leave when your body does. Even the walls are starting to shift their loyalty toward your protection. Don't skip, because the place they think is vulnerable is already guarded in ways they can't measure. One object in your home has been moved twice, once by them and once by destiny correcting the move. Maybe it was a key, a frame, a drawer, or a forgotten box. That movement is not random, it's evidence waiting for the right moment to speak. Stay till the end, because the object will soon reveal the intention behind the hands that touched it. They believe they are planning in secret, but secrets cannot hide from an awakened soul. Your intuition is already tracking their steps like footprints in wet sand, and the tide is rolling in. Don't skip, because the tide doesn't warn before it erases. This is no longer about fear, it's about positioning. Your awareness has shifted, your instincts are alert, and your destiny is quietly mocking their assumptions. Stay till the end, because Part 8 will bring the moment their date becomes your revelation. My beloved child, the date they chose is not approaching you, you are approaching it with power they never calculated. Don't skip, because this is where the tables begin to turn without a sound. Stay till the end, because the next revelation will make everything click into place. There is a reason you've been remembering certain moments from months ago, moments you thought were irrelevant. A borrowed item never returned. A visit that felt slightly off. A question that seemed too casual to matter. Those weren't coincidences, they were rehearsals. Don't skip, because their rehearsals are about to collide with your awakening. The person planning this isn't watching your money, they're watching your movements. They don't want what's in your drawer, they want what you don't expect them to touch. They are not after value, they are after access. Stay till the end, because access is the doorway you're quietly sealing without announcing it. There's a spot in your home you haven't checked in a while, a place where dust remembers what hands you never invited. Maybe behind a curtain, under a cabinet, near a switchboard, beside a window. Don't skip, because something small has shifted there, and that shift carries their fingerprint in spirit if not in skin. Listen carefully. They feel comfortable because they think you still see them the way you used to. They assume your trust is unchanged, your routine predictable, your attention dulled by habit. But your energy has already sent out a silent warning into the atmosphere. Stay till the end, because that warning is echoing in their chest whether they admit it or not. Their plan relied on you ignoring signs, dismissing intuition, overlooking subtle changes. But destiny pushed this message into your timeline at the exact hour you were ready to see without blinking. Don't skip, because awareness is the alarm system no lock can replace. You will soon notice two things on the same day: a random call from someone who stopped calling long ago, and a noise in your house that doesn't match the hour. One is a distraction. The other is a signal. Stay till the end, because knowing the difference is how you win without lifting a hand. Even now, someone connected to them is getting uneasy, someone who doesn't even realize they're leaking energy in your direction. Their silence has become louder, and their glances, even from afar, carry hesitation. Don't skip, because their doubt is the first crack in the plan. A moment is coming where you will feel a strong urge to check a specific corner, drawer, message, or memory. You won't know why, but when you follow that urge, a detail will surface that ties their intention to the date. Stay till the end, because that detail is not just a clue, it's confirmation. My beloved child, the clock they trusted is no longer ticking in their favor. Don't skip, because their confidence is now walking on glass without knowing it. Stay till the end, because something huge is getting ready to expose itself through a timing shift they can't control. There is a moment coming when you will remember a conversation that once felt unfinished. A name, a laugh, a half answer, or a strange pause will replay in your mind like a scene you accidentally muted the first time. That moment wasn't harmless, it was a clue wearing a smile. Don't skip, because your memory is about to shine a light under its own door. Someone around you noticed more than they said. A neighbor who lingers at the gate, a friend who changes the topic too fast, a relative who asks about your routines too softly. Their silence is not guilt, but it is awareness. Stay till the end, because awareness in others is often the shadow of someone else's intention. There was a day you almost misplaced something important: your keys, your ring, your charger, a document, or even a single note. You blamed distraction, but distraction was not the cause. That was the moment they tested how much you notice when no one is looking. Don't skip, because your noticing has matured since then. The date they chose has a pattern, and that pattern is tied to your timing: when you sleep deepest, when you leave longest, when you silence your phone, when your light stays off. What they don't know is that destiny has already begun editing that routine without asking your permission. Stay till the end, because when routines shift, plans collapse. There will be an evening soon when the air in your room feels shaped differently, not heavy, not dark, but alert. Your instinct will tell you to move one object, close one latch, or leave one light on longer than usual. Don't skip, because that single change will interrupt a plan that depended on your predictability. Their biggest mistake wasn't greed, it was assuming you'd stay the same. But your energy upgraded without sending out a notice. What used to be vulnerability has turned into a mirror, and soon, they will see themselves in it. Stay till the end, because mirrors don't lie to trespassers of fate. There's a number repeating around you lately, a time stamp, a bill total, a street digit, a battery percentage, a date on a random post. That number is not random, it's the thread leading to the day they circled. Don't skip, because once you recognize it, you will know how close they think they are. You might feel watched at a moment when no one is visibly near you, but instead of shrinking, you'll feel your spirit expand like a shield stepping forward. That feeling isn't fear, it's your protection rising to full height. Stay till the end, because your spirit has already intercepted their steps in the unseen. My beloved child, everything they planned in the dark is about to face a light they never prepared for. Don't skip, because this is the part where their steps begin to echo louder than your silence. Stay till the end, because something huge is positioning itself in your favor. They thought your house was just a location, but they never understood, it breathes with your energy now. The walls remember, the floors register, and even the smallest corner is alert in ways their logic cannot decode. Don't skip, because a place aligned with its owner becomes a fortress in disguise. There is a sound they counted on, the silence of your absence. But soon, that silence will not greet them. Either you'll return earlier than expected or leave behind something that makes them hesitate for the first time. Stay till the end, because hesitation is the first symptom of failure. You once trusted this person enough to let them near your story. You may have shared a laugh, a memory, an object, or a plan with them in the past. And in their mind, that old closeness is their camouflage. Don't skip, because closeness without conscience becomes the easiest thing to expose. Watch the days ahead, someone will accidentally reveal something they were never supposed to know. A sentence too specific, a question too exact, or a comment that feels rehearsed. Stay till the end, because exposure never knocks, it slips through a sentence. There will be a night where you pause before sleeping and feel a sudden urge to write something down, check a lock twice, or move an item closer to reach. That is not anxiety, that is guidance. Don't skip, because that single action will ripple across the exact date they marked. A detail you once overlooked, like who asked about your travel, who changed the subject when you mentioned plans, or who noticed your spare key location too easily, will rise back into your awareness like a page flipping itself. Stay till the end, because your mind is no longer filing clues under later. They believe timing is their weapon, but timing has quietly switched sides. A delay, a call, a visit, or a sudden shift in your movement will erase their advantage like chalk in rain. Don't skip, because fate has already started rearranging what they thought was fixed. There is also someone who suspects them but hasn't told you yet. This person may not know the full story, but they've seen just enough to feel something is off. Stay till the end, because their silence won't last forever. The energy around the date is changing shape. What once felt like a threat is slowly becoming a turning point. They think they hold the element of surprise, but destiny has already taken it out of their hands. My beloved child, the very day they circled is already reacting to your awareness. Don't skip, because their advantage is dissolving faster than they can adjust. Stay till the end, because the revelation hidden in the date is about to expose more than their intention. There is a vibration in your spirit now that wasn't there before, an alertness disguised as calm. You're not pacing, you're not panicking, but your energy has quietly stepped one level higher. Don't skip, because heightened awareness is the one thing no intruder knows how to fight. The person planning this has not acted yet because they're waiting for one last sign, something that confirms you're off guard. A light off at the same time 2 days in a row. A pattern in when you leave your home. A gap they assume is still unguarded. Stay till the end, because that sign will never arrive the way they expect. They've replayed the plan in their head so many times that they don't realize destiny has already seen their rehearsal. Their confidence is built on an outdated version of you. Don't skip, because the person they studied is no longer the person standing in this moment. In the next few days, you'll feel a strong instinct to check something, an entrance, a window, a back gate, a storage space, a drawer, or an outdoor corner. You won't know why you're checking it, but your spirit will. Stay till the end, because that moment will reset everything they assumed. There's a sound tied to their plan, a car that slows without stopping, footsteps that pause outside, a gate that doesn't close naturally, a click that doesn't belong to your locks. Don't skip, because when that sound returns, recognition will take the place of confusion. Someone connected to them is growing uneasy, not out of guilt, but because the energy around you is no longer welcoming their alignment. They may pull back suddenly, change tone, avoid eye contact, or grow distant without reason. Stay till the end, because that distancing is the first fracture in the plan. You will soon notice a time that keeps repeating, on clocks, receipts, timestamps, notifications, reminders. That time is not random, it's the window they intended to use. Don't skip, because noticing it diffuses its power. Your home is not waiting to be robbed, it's preparing to reveal the truth. The person who thought your space was silent will soon meet the version of you that listens deeper than noise. Stay till the end, because something huge is shifting in the unseen.